Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Come back here.
You'll have to do Confringo. Capulso. Accio. Descendo. Capulso. Rebendo. Confringo.
No.
Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Where did it go?
Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo.
I see you.
Capulso. Rebendo.
Survive that heat.
Accio.
Bring down.
Reduction!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Coward! Body fairly!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
That'll warm you up.
Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
You've gone too far. Look what you've done. You paid for that. Barely felt anything.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Bring down. Hey, that's mine.
Defendo. Capulso. Descendo. Flipendo. Accio. Arresto Momentum.
Can't really push that guy around. Thank you for the likes. Where are we at here?
Revelio.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending your spoils in Hogsmeade. Ha ha!
Leviosa.
Someone... Yes. Stop that!
Leviosa.
They weren't much of a match. Hello, dear.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
Follow the spiders, follow the spiders, follow the spiders, follow the spiders. Follow the spiders.
If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
You gotta follow the spiders. Alright. Next quest. Oh yeah, then I forgot that guy got a hold of me. I gotta go talk to him.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those booba-tubers? Just my luck, a troll.
Stop moving forward! Oh great, look what you did. Hey, I hit triangle, man.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Oh, I found one of them? Some troll boogies. It's a lot of blood. A lot of blood.
Revelio.
Confringo! This don't go down easy. Confringo!
Maybe they're fighting a troll.
Confringo!
That should be it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Confringo! Protego!
That's how you kill a troll.
Revelio.
No, I'm good. You guys have fun. Meow.
Is that perhaps some nice flowers will grow from your ashes?
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Almost to level 30.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Dreamer's Nightwear. I got some pajamas.
You might as well watch if you insist on it.
Those statues took time and effort.
And Hogsmeade's the cauldron.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Big chest. Called choir stand.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio. Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend. We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the Demiguise figurine menace.
Excuse me, guys.
What if he sticks like this?
What? Don't be...
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Lead away.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
Quit walking me into the wall, man. What was up with that?
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
Confringo. These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous. Confringo! Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
No, I've killed like 6 or 7 trolls by myself.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
Lumos. No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Saddler Slytherin than we realize. I've written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridor's entrance, and there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
Well,
Reparo!
The rubble formed a relief of a person
Lumos.
facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
oh, you can speak parcel tongue, huh?
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started.
Man, do I need to get a new cable or what?
I heard that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Lumos. It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us.
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Confringo! Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed.
Lumos.
There's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Confringo!
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Lumos.
But you got to it first. Nice work.
Revelio. Lumos.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Lumos. Nice work. Confringo! Lumos.
Okay, so we got this gate open. Let's see what's in here. Extraordinary, the journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover all untoward secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become. I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
Revelio. All I heard was rewards.
Lumos.
Keep going.
Okay.
Another welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
I failed the dial and it struck my face as if it was a real serpent, but I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. This scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy that meets the eye.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it. Lumos.
I spotted
Revelio.
something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Slytherin buried the scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant, and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads
Revelio.
where.
I'm looking. I just don't want to lose any of the pass any of those pages, since I already passed
Lumos.
one.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Crucio. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw a tortured face. The only way forward is with an unforgettable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invite him here. Now if he looks for me alone, I'd have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill will. I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die.
Will you stop?
I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous. I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Hold on, I want to see. I don't think I got all the pages. It says I did. 5 of 5. Two, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so I did get all 5. Okay.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
I'll do it.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Alright, calm down here, Ominous.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
I guess my magic tongue didn't work.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Taking one for the team, baby.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you all right?
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio. Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know.
Secret, well-protected room beneath Hogwarts where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent time making various long-term plans in respect to the student population, reflecting on disagreements he had with other founders.
Move around a bit.
Am I supposed to read the book? It's his personal book. I'm not going to keep saying his name over and over. It's his personal book of spells and magic written by his own hand dating back to the 10th century, stored within Slytherin's hidden scriptorium inside Hogwarts. The secrets contained are intriguing, dark, and potentially insidious. What is a gear? Oh, neckwear.
Revelio.
Golden silk robe. What? Hold on. Let's see what this golden silk robe looks like. Legendary cape. That one's pretty cool. I'm gonna rock that one. I still want to see this golden one. Where's it at? Okay. I'm gonna go with, which one was it? I'm gonna go with that one. The gloves kind of match up. Let's see if we got any better gloves to match up. Some like brown gloves. Yeah, those aren't bad. I'll go with those.
Revelio.
Oh, geez, here we go. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I have dared hope that Groddick's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understand why the calibre of students needed to be exceptional, but he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggleborns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of this discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors filled with inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with a heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature in a deep sleep in this chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage the others have so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts and who would serve only to stain my legacy. Oh, that's fun. We're going to find a giant snake in here. I'm just going to drink this random drink that's been down here since the 10th century.
Revelio.
Because that's what I do.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking. I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. You shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Did we get everything?
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please,
How do you
Sebastian.
guys get out first?
I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
If only she could have found like a mirror and bounced the spell back at herself. She'd still be alive, maybe. Okay, I guess that quest is done. Okay. I want to go up to my room. Of course something went wrong. Right after I didn't save. Hopefully it auto-saved.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio. Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around with it.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Never ever. Until tomorrow.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Supposed to find the second keeper trial.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Yeah, start using some of my potions. I can do that. I'll keep the offense where it's at. Sarah, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just collecting some stuff.
Protego!
All right. Go into the map room. Map chamber.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen. And I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Serona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
There we go. I was gonna say.
Did you? A lamb to the slaughter.
You will regret.
Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bedoya! Stupid one!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Stupid one! Confringo! Potato! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio! Potato! Stupid! Take it out! Expelliarmus!
Over here. Resistance and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Is that my only L? Okay.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Nah, I figured we'd just blast our way through everybody. Like, I'm a student.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! Ranrock will unite us!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Potato! Stupid one! Confringo!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah, up there. That's our way in.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach of that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. See if we can get this done in the amount of time that needs to be done.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
How delightful.
Potato!
You can't hold out forever. Enjoy suffering. Shall we not, are we?
Confringo!
Don't stupid on those to get out of this alive.
Expelliarmus! Flash of inspiration!
Alas,
Protego! I will make you pay. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! I will bet. An exploder!
Tiger!
Expulsor! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Head in the clouds, this one!
Protego! Novice!
You're a bit dodgy with your skills on, sweetheart!
Confringo! Descender! Defender! Stupefy! Accio! Depulsor! To your knees!
Protector! Protector!
It's turned into a chicken!
Depulsor! Accio!
I turned that girl into a chicken. That was awesome.
Revelio.
So we'll get this one here.
Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
Depulsor!
Revelio.
Going down to the cellar.
Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've
They got a
taken all of it,
bulldozer?
why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here.
Revelio.
Whatever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Found the portrait.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's happened, perhaps you should tell me everything now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
What's up, Moose? Thanks for the gift, man. Can I save yet? Because I gotta go here in a minute. No, 3 minutes to be exact.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I will await your arrival in the map chamber.
Alrighty.
Revelio.
So you know what? I'm just gonna call it right now. I'll do the second trial when I get back.